What's up, everybody? We're going to be doing an SGC reveal. Made this order around like March 8th and then got them today, March 31st. I already know what the grades are on most of them. Some of them I'm really disappointed in. Can't remember all of them, but I looked at them on like Tuesday or something like that when they sent them finally, or when they finally told me they were done. And then unfortunately, I sent them another about like 20 cards last week, and I wish I could take them back. I sent a large lot of cards to CSG because they have the you do a minimum of 50. It's $12 a card for grading, and then also they changed their sleeves up. I don't know if anyone has seen that. Their sleeves look a little bit smaller than the originals. Obviously, then they don't have the green anymore, and then the labels now are black and gold. Looks really sharp. Looks really clean. It looks like they're really going to become players going forward. I know they have a deal with eBay to authenticate every single card, especially card that you want authenticated that you buy off of eBay. It seems like they are really they're going to really make a push to towards PSA and really challenge them, and really because their grading seems like it's tough, but at the same time, I just like what they're doing right now. SGC is still there, but like I said, some of these grades that came in and some of these cards are pretty disappointing. But again, I hope they kind of up their game a little bit too. Maybe they offer something much like CSG is. You go a minimum of a couple cards and it's like down to $20 or down to $15, something like that. PSA, they got to do something soon, because charging $100 a card is just not, that's really screwing over the community. But let's unveil some of these right now. And let's see what we got on all these cards. There's about 33 cards in total. Packed super tight. Nothing in there, but some rubber bands on them. Nice boxes. All right. These are thinner ones. Let's see if I can. Yes. Okay, cool. I just go through these like real quick, like. And I like the black. I like the overall, black, and the labels. Obviously, labels obviously, just black and white. So it's kind of on the bland side, but it's like, what do you really want, or what are you really asking for? What is that? HMG or HGM or something like that. They have like a different coloring to match the card and whatnot. Many people don't want to go through them because they just don't have the reputation yet going forward. But all right, let's see. Got a Michael Jordan here. And it's a 10, 1994 Top Stadium Club, #1 Jordan triple double. I don't know if I want to leave them in these or not. So I must go from best to worst for me, huh? 10 on there. Got another one. There's a different one. Stadium. What is this? 1992-93 Stadium Club, #1 Jordan. Dunking over Patrick Ewing there. It's a 10. Here's another Jordan of his baseball. One of the inserts, one of the special ones of the Upper Deck from 91. This is when he was, I don't know if that was part of like an all-star game. I think forgot when it was at Wrigley Field, but he might have been part of some type of celebrity, like softball or baseball or whatever they usually have during the all-star break. 8.5 on that. I got a Shaquille O'Neal, 1994, 95. Kind of disappointed in this one. I don't know if it's because of the coating is still on there, because I really don't want to take the coating off. It's actually worth more with the coating on. I just don't. Maybe I guess the centering right here, I guess. But it's like, what else is there really? $6.5 on that. Here's a redemption card. 9.5 mint plus. This is a redemption card of the hoops when they first started coming out with these. It's you got all the lottery picks basically from a redemption that you got. I have Alonzo Mourning and some of the other ones elsewhere, but I mean this one is like the best one to definitely get graded to make your money on. I know like a 10 goes for something around like 500 or 600. And another Shaq rookie from Flair Ultra, 9.5, 92, 93. And we got another Shaquille O'Neal. This is one of the bigger ones to have as far as his rookie card goes. I know a 10 is somewhere around in the 1100 range or something, but I end up getting an 8. Again, I don't know. There's something in the corner here of this card where they think it's a damage, but it's actually just part of the card. So I don't know if they think it's damaged or not, but it's not damaged. It's just part of the actual like the hoop. And I don't know if they think that that's part of a damaged part of the card or something. So that's really annoying. I'll get an 8 on this one. See a Tony Gwynn rookie from 1983 Topps. I was hoping for at least an 8 on this. The centering is slightly off maybe from top to bottom, but the back is, I guess from that side over there is a little top and bottom, but I'm not sure if all the cards have that or it's just a separate few. Kevin McHale from the 1986, the most popular basketball set from 1986. Got a 7 on that. I was hoping for at least an 8 on it. I know it's from top to bottom a little bit from for centering, but again, I was hoping for at least an 8 on this because the back even looks pretty decent. It was just from top to bottom. There's nothing wrong with the surface or anything. Like these are kind of like the ones where you're like, man, I really would like to know why they got a 7. It seems like they're pretty harsh on when it comes to some of the older cards. Here's a big one for Joe Montana's rookie card from 1981 Topps. Got a 7 on that. The corners are decent. Of course, the centering from left to right is a little off. Top to bottom there as well, but getting a 7, happy with that. You can probably get about, depending on the buyer, I mean, I think you can probably get at least like 300 off of this. You get up to the right bidders. Sometimes, you know, bidders just want the card. Sometimes they don't even look at, when it comes to a card like this, you know, whatever the PSA or the BGS or the SGC payout is, or what they're what they're worth. So we got a new. This is from the Zenith collection that just came out this year. This is a press proof of Devontae Adams. Obviously, since I turned this in, he's gotten traded to the Raiders. I was really hoping to either just hold on to this thing, or you get a nice Green Bay Packer fan who would really want this card. It's a sharp card. I really like it still. It's press proof. I like these kind of cards. Here's another one from that set. There's a Jalen Waddle rookie card. Got a 10 on that one. Happy with that. It's not numbered, but it's just a rookie card. Hopefully he's going to be doing some big things along with Tyreek Hill. Hopefully Tallulah can stay healthy, and he can do some damage this year. Okay, Jim Kelly rookie card, 1987 Topps. Got an 8 on that. That's pretty fair, I think. I think you look at the centering, it's a little off. Back looks pretty decent, looks pretty good, but yeah, just that centering I think is really what threw it off. I have another one that's being sent, I think, to SGC or CGS. Keep on, man, so many different names you gotta keep track of, but happy with that. 8 on that one. Bo Jackson rookie from 1988 Topps, 8.5. This is one of the ones it's a little maybe left to right a little bit. I was hoping for at least a 9 on this. I mean, 8.5. I mean, it's kind of like picking hairs, but really hoping for a 9 on this one. Still a very desirable card. Here's a 1966 Joe Morgan. Got a 3 on it. Corners look decent. I mean, obviously the centering, but this is his second year card. Back looks pretty good, except for a little bit there. But as far as the card goes, it doesn't seem like there's too much you can do about the centering on the back, because it looks like so large anyway. So, but again, like really, this is again, it's like what can you get it for a better grade? I'm almost gonna think about when PSA gets back in line, I might crack this open and send it to PSA and see what they think of it. Okay, Derek Jeter rookie card, got a 9 on this one. Of course, we all want a 10, but I think it's a little off center. You can see from either left to right, about there. But 9, still happy with a 9. Again, it'll still a very desirable card. It'll be easy to sell. And a Cade Cunningham rookie, the 21-22 Panini Chronicles. Marquee bronze. It's a 10. Love that. Probably gonna see what this. I'm gonna have to look this one up again and see what it's going for. But I think this is gonna be for my personal collection. Some of these are gonna be for my personal collection. I guess I should have talked about that a little bit more. But some of these are just for my personal collection. Some of them are going to be for sale. 1984-85 Topps Steve Yzerman rookie. One of the best Red Wings ever. Plenty of Stanley Cups. The captain, the leader. We'll find very few centers in NHL history that are better. What a great player. Again, 8. Pretty happy with an 8. You can see that it's a little bit off-centered, especially from top to bottom. Back looks pretty decent, but I would imagine that's about the only thing. They're pretty man, they're pretty rough when, if it's a little bit off center, you get just knocked down in terms of a grade, a total grade. But all right, here's one of those weird cards. The 1990-91 NBA Hoops, Mark Jackson. Of course, you have two. In the background, there's the Mendez brothers who ended up killing their parents. So that's why this card is like so desirable. Got a 9 on that. Here's another one. Got a 7.5 on this one. This one you could see it's a little bit, maybe a little bit better on centering. Here's one that's interesting. This is a Sam Vincent 90-91 Hoops. There is Michael Jordan. On this day, on this night, his number 23 jersey was stolen out of the locker room. So he was forced to use number 12. So it's kind of like an error card in a way. It's not an error card. It's like, some consider it as an error card, but it's not an error card. But the fact that he had to wear number 12, and there's a good story behind it, it makes this card very desirable. You can go anywhere up to, all the way up to like $200. All the way, I think the lowest was around like 110. So I got a perfect 10. Happy with that. Got a few more of those I want to send in to some of the other grading companies. Really disappointed with this one. This one, this is an Allen Iverson rookie card from Skybox Premium. I don't know what's, corners look great. I mean, how can you, I don't know what the, I'm baffled on this. I don't know if the grader hates this guy or hates Philadelphia or something, but this is definitely going to be one when PSA gets back to normal, hopefully, or even if I'm happy with the CSG stuff, then I'm going to crack this one open. The 6 just is ridiculous. I was expecting at minimum of a 9. If you look at the edges and corners, I mean, it's just like what centering, what can you go off of centering? The centering from his top of the head to the card, it looks fine. To the bottom of his name, to the bottom of the card looks fine. I mean, it's just, this one really pissed me off. Because I might keep that for my personal collection because I love AI. AI is one of my favorites of all time, but it's just like, wow. I don't know what they were going off of on that one. I really don't. Here is a 1983 Topps Ryan Sandberg rookie, 7.5. Again, I was hoping for at least an 8 on this. Again, corners look kind of nice. Centering, I guess you can say maybe it's a little off, but not by much. Back looks fine as far as centering as well. There is nothing, you can kind of look at those. You can even see the surface of the card. It looks fine. There's no kind of ink marks or dimples or anything, man. It's just a normal. And it just gets 7.5, man. It's just, this one pissed me off as well. It just doesn't make any sense. Like when you really just look at it hard, man. Oh well. Here's a Michael Jordan Flair 1994-95. This is one of his very first cards coming back. Obviously, it has the number 45 on it. When he wore that period, just for all the way up into the playoffs. I think he finally changed in game like 2 or 3 against the Orlando Magic, where he turned back to 23. But he wore 45 for the rest of the season when he came back. But that's kind of a nice card to have. 9.5 on that. Happy with that. Again, it's very nice. These cards back in the day, man, were awful because they would just stick together. When they first started using this kind of coating on cards, oh my God, it was just awful, really awful. And a lot of the cards would just stick together. So if you didn't take care of them right away, like you would be, yep. This one's another one that kind of irritated me. It's an 8 Jerry Lucas 72-73 tops. I mean, what more do you want out of any type of centering on this, back and front? I sent this in just a test of the vintage stuff too for CSG. I mean, this looks, corners look great. Centering looks fine. I mean, I just don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. You know, I was like, okay, I'll take a 9 at the worst, but I mean, again, you're like looking at the card. There's no dimples. It's as it was when it first came out of a pack, or even one of the sets. This is a lot I bought of a while ago of old 70s cards, and 8 is, again, this might be one I might crack open and send it to PSA and see what happens with it. It just looks like just a beautiful card, and this is just one for myself. I'm a Pistons fan, so I wanted to get Isaiah Thomas encapsulated in a couple cards. I'm probably going to send in a little bit more, but this is 90-91 hoops, 8.5. Again, the sides look fine for maybe 90-10 or something from the top bottom. Again, this is one of those moments where you would just love to see those subgrades sometimes, but all in all, since it's one from my collection, it's not that big of a deal. All right, LaMelo Ball, Donruss, 2021 Donruss, rated rookie. Just wanted to get this one in. Might sell it too, 9.5. Pretty happy with this. Seems like a lot of the newer cards that I sent in got really good grades, but then all the other, basically older type of cards really got bad grades. But yeah, not bad on that. Might either hold on to it or might try to sell it. See what it is. Here's a Charles Barkley. It's kind of the same one as the Shaq, where you got still. It's more if you have the coating still on it. It's a top finest 94-95. Got an 8. Again, sometimes these cards are just, I don't know if these are really tough to grade for graders because they can't really find the centering of it, or I just don't know. I don't know. Here's a second-year card of Charles Barkley. This one kind of pissed me off too. Centering looks okay. It doesn't look like a 7.5 to me. It looks more like 8.59. The centering maybe from left to right, possibly. You can make a case for it. It's a little bit off. Back looks fine in terms of any type of centering that they're looking for. No type of marks, no type of smudges or anything like that. I was really hoping for a 9 on this one at the very least. And corners look really nice. Yeah, and that might be one in the future I might send to PSA. Here is a Topps 1990 rookie, or that's not rookie, actually. It's basically like a second card. His rookies for Topps is a Topps traded, but then this came out and, I don't know, the Topps rated rookie or all-star rookie on there. It's an 8.5. Just slightly for centering. Seems like that's what they put most of their emphasis in. Seems like with SGC is centering. And we got a regular rookie card of Ken Griffey Jr. This is an 89 Donruss, 7.5. Again, corners look decent, edges look okay. So again, I would have to try to compare that to another Donruss card and see if that's really off in terms of centering. Here's a Michael Jordan from 89-90 Hoops. Again, I'm just like baffled by centering looks good. Top to bottom, even left to right. Corners look good. Back, maybe left to right on the back. Maybe that's why I got dinked down to 7, but again, you're wishing for those subgrades once in a while, you know. And last but not least, this is for my private collection. This is what when I was a kid, Brooks Robinson was my guy. I used to play as like third base a lot. When I was a kid playing in like Little League and stuff like that and majors, and yeah, this is my vintage collection guy of what I went after was Brooks Robinson. This is a rookie card. Again, you got a 3 on it. I know the centering is like way off. Corners look decent. Back looks probably like a little bit for top to bottom for centering, but again, like the 3, like just like the there's not too much wrong with the. You can pretty much kind of tell there with the surface. Surface looks fine, but again, 3. Got 2 3s on both of my older cards, which, you know, they're known for their older cards, for their vintage cards, and probably not going to send them any vintage cards from now on. Probably I sent CSG a couple of them to see what they're going to be graded out on, but overall, I guess I'm happy. There's, you know, like I said, there's a few of them in there that one's PSA, or if SGC or CSC, god damn, I keep on fucking their name up, but CSG comes back. I'm going to see what their grades are like. I might crack a couple of these open and send them to them and see what actually happens, and see if they grade it differently. And but yeah, tell me what you guys think. Got some more grades coming up. Like I said, sent like 70 plus cards to CSG. Again, unfortunately I sent about like 20 more to SGC. I wish I could take those back because I'm not happy with some of the outcomes on this, but hopefully they come out a little bit better. And yeah, going forward, got a lot more of this stuff coming up, and got a lot more pack openings coming up later on. But yep, that'll be it. Thanks.